Hi guys, it's been a long time and excuse my headscarf. It's a long story and I can tell you guys what's been going on. Um I know it's been forever since I made a video, but whew, it's been a journey. So first I'm going to start off by showing y'all my first ultrasound pictures. On these pictures I was 7 weeks 4 days. I have a long story to tell about everything. And then some other ones that. So that's when I was 7 weeks 4 days. I think the last video I made I was like 5 weeks. After that, you guys, I had terrible. I say terrible, the worst morning sickness ever, and that lasted, and it's still here. It was to the point where every time I ate, I was running to the bathroom afterwards. So that ultrasound was 7 weeks and 4 days, and then this ultrasound is 9 weeks and 4 days. They kind of blew it up like really big, and you can barely see on this one what it looked like. So that was 9 weeks and 4 days, and so between 7 weeks and 9 weeks, nothing really has been going on but the morning sickness. On the first, I did hear the first ultrasound. We did get to see the heartbeat and hear it, and it has been 168 the first time, and then the second time. Then this is where everything gets interesting. So, on last Thursday, which I was 11 weeks. I was 11 weeks, 6 days last Thursday. I'm sorry for the long pause. I had some brown, sorry, this is too much information, spotting like. And so, of course, I called my doctor and I let him know. He immediately told me to come in so they can check me. And the reason why I had the brown spotting was because of it's called placenta previa, which means like my cervix, my placenta where the baby's at is like very unusually low, close to my cervix. And he said that it's not a problem right now, that it'll be a problem like later on, like third trimester, when it's time to deliver. If the placenta doesn't move up, then I will have to have a C-section, because the placenta be blocking my cervix and the baby can't come out. So that was the first alarming thing. And so we had ultrasound pictures on that, and that's the first picture. That was a good picture. And then this one. I'm sorry about my fingernail polish too. Guys, I haven't been anywhere. I haven't done anything. I'll explain all of that. It's kind of like a glare. And then this one. So that was Thursday. And then let's see. The next thing that happened was Sunday. I went to church with a friend, and after church, I went to the restroom and like I had when I say alarming amount of blood, like I was bleeding like very, very heavy, and I was freaking out, of course, but I did remain calm. And my friend, because I rode with her, she took me to the emergency room. I called my husband. He met us there like he was speeding to get there, because he pulled up like 5 minutes after we pulled up. And what they did was they did an ultrasound, but they turned the screen so I couldn't see. And so it was very frustrating. I hate the emergency room. It was very frustrating. It was an adventure. But what the doctor was saying was that two things: that I was having a threatened miscarriage or I was having a miscarriage. And he said that I'm going to check your cervix, and if your cervix is open, then you're having a miscarriage. But if your cervix is closed, you're having a threatened miscarriage. So he didn't, when you check, well, from the past, when a doctor checked, well, when my OB checked my cervix, he didn't use the tool to do like a pap smear, but this guy did. And I don't know. It was just awful. It was a horrible experience. But then after all of that, he was like, the baby has a heartbeat at 160, which is, that's normal for my baby so far. And so he was telling me that he wants me, I might be pronouncing this wrong, and forgive me if I am, but he said that he wants me to take these pills called Cytotec. And I was like, what is the pills for? And he was like, because the baby is already coming out and you're having a miscarriage, that's just going to help everything to come out. So at that point, I was like, no, I refuse to take the pills because my baby still has a heartbeat, and therefore, how's my baby coming out if you was able to see my baby and to measure the heartbeat? Like, I refused to take the pills. At that point, I was just like, I'm ready to go. Let's discharge me. I'll go see my doctor in the morning. And so they discharged me. They tried to make me take those pills. I refused to take them. It was, when I say it was just a mess, but all the time I continue to pray. I continue to keep my faith. I continue to stay positive. My husband continued to pray. He continued to stay positive. So the next day, which was Monday, I forgot my doctor is off on Mondays, but I still called the office because it's other providers there as well, and I do trust some of them. And the one I went to, I do trust him. And so he had me to come in, and these ultrasound pictures. That's the, let's see, I'm sorry, I'm doing this like this is a horrible job I'm doing at showing these pictures. Let's start from the bottom. And so that's the first one, or the last one. And then let me show you this one. So I'm trying to get it where it's not a glare. And then this one. And then right there where my nails are at, the baby was kicking his leg up. And then the first one. So why was I bleeding? It's because, but it wasn't near my placenta, but it was on the other side of my uterus. It was, it's called a subchorionic hemorrhage. In other words, it's kind of like, the best way I have described it to people is, it looked basically like a blood clot, and it's nothing that you can do to get rid of it. It either bleeds itself out, which is why I was seeing the blood. It heals itself, or my body absorb it. And also on this visit, from my understanding, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, that the length of your cervix is supposed to be 5 centimeters. So they say, like, from knuckle to the bottom part, it's supposed to be this long. And the doctor, when he measured, he said that it was about right here, like it was at a 2, almost 1 centimeters long, and that it looked like I was standing out. And so this was Monday afternoon, like 2:30. So I just said, okay, I do have incompetent cervix, so I do know it's a chance that my cervix can start thinning out, trying to short or whatever. So that's why I'm supposed to have the cyclage done this following Tuesday. So before I jump the gun on that, let me explain. So after that appointment, I did go home, and I just prayed over myself. I prayed over my baby. Me and my husband, we had a long conversation, and he did feel discouraged, and I mean, in the position we are at, like, we lost our son at 22 weeks because of incompetent cervix, and then we had a miscarriage last year. So it was just like, it's like he felt like he was reliving everything. But I assured him that everything is fine, that in the Bible it says that God says all you need is a mustard seed, which is a grain, very small, of faith in him, and he'll take care of you. And I told that to my husband, and of course I finally called my mom and told her. She has been praying, and everybody has been praying, and me and my husband prayed, and everything. So all of that being said, the next day was my actual appointment with my doctor. And on this appointment, I was 12 weeks, 4 days, which was this past Tuesday. And here are these ultrasound pictures. And then on this picture, so you see, like, right there, that's the baby's hand up to his or her forehead. And so while we was watching, it was looking like the baby was just like doing a salute, like it kept just putting his hand down and back up. And so it was kind of funny to me, because my husband is in the Navy, and we were just cracking jokes about that. And then this picture, the baby had his or her back turned completely towards us. The back of the head, the back of the body. He or she did not. That was the beginning of the ultrasound. He or she did not want to give us a picture. Didn't want to play. So the update about all of that, when we did the ultrasound, you guys, when I say God works in mysterious ways, and It's just amazing how everything changed in not even a 24-hour span when they look for the support sub the blood clot. Basically, it was completely gone. The thing was, just the day before, it was huge, and I stopped bleeding. Like it slowed up, or it was just like a spotting, but it was gone. Like, it was gone, completely gone. And my cervix, it was not at a 1. It actually was like at a high 3, almost 4. And the baby is perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine. Everything is going great. And since, because of all of that, my doctor immediately, I'm on complete bed rest, no more work. I can't go anywhere. Only place I can go is to the restroom and shower and to the doctor, and that's it. So my surgery for the cerclage is when they go in and they sew my cervix up so it won't thin out and shorten, dilate. It's actually tomorrow at 10 a.m. So I ask you guys to just keep me in your thoughts and prayers. I'm positive that God has this under control and everything is gonna be fine. So the cerclage is tomorrow. My next appointment is September the 2nd. With the cerclage, I will be taking, I will be getting antibiotics that I have to insert in myself for a week, and then I'll take antibiotics by mouth so I won't catch an infection because they're putting something in me. And at 16 weeks, I will have a nurse come out to my house to give me, it's called a P17, which is like another form of progesterone shot. With I was taking progesterone from the day I found that I was pregnant up until 12 weeks. And so that's just another method to keep me from going into preterm labor, keep my cervix from dilating and everything. And I can't think of the other pills that he's gonna have me taking, but I'll know that tomorrow. And after the surgery, like when I start feeling better, sometime next week, I'll come back and make a video and let you know everything was fine. So I did want to get on here and tell you guys, because I have been MIA for a long time, and I'm really, really sorry, but I'm quite sure you guys understand. I have been watching you guys' this video and everything, so I don't want to make this too long because I'm recording from my phone. My camera's in the bedroom and I'm on the couch, and so that's why it's another video phone. That's my dog snoring, if you heard that. But if you guys have any questions, leave them below. I'll be more than happy to answer them, and I can make a lot of more videos, because yes, I'm stuck in the house on bed rest. It's not too bad so far. My sister came over today, and my husband's off tonight, and yesterday my husband was off in the morning, but he worked at night, so it hasn't been too bad so far. And that's all I can think of right now. Oh, how long I'll be on bed rest? That's probably be one of you guys' question. The entire pregnancy until I deliver. As of right now, I'm at home on bed rest, but when I turn 24 weeks, which is viability, where the baby can survive outside the womb, that's when they'll admit me to the hospital, and then I'll be in the hospital for the remaining of the pregnancy until they take the cerclage out at 36 weeks. And whenever I deliver the baby, So it's gonna be tough, but it's okay. God's in control. Um, if you have any questions, just leave them below. I'm sorry this video is so long, but I want to show you guys all the ultrasound pictures and let you guys know everything that's been going on. Sorry I'm in my headscarf, but I'm not going anywhere. So, until next week, bye. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys soon.